Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's begin by settling, shall we? So just take a moment to get a comfortable seat, maybe some blankets, a bolster. You can also do this entire practice from a chair if that's more comfortable for you. So go ahead and find a tall seat. And if it feels comfortable for you, close your eyes. If you're not quite ready for that, you can let your eyes be downcast. Focus inward. And just taking a moment to settle in, to land here. Noticing any physical sensations that are present in the body. Being aware of any emotions that might be coming with you to practice. And also noticing the thinking mind, the quality and quantity of your thoughts. Just noticing without judgment. Notice also that you're breathing. And simply feel the easy breath coming and going. Knowing that at any point you are welcome to return to this natural, easy breath. Listening to your body always. And when you feel ready, take an inhale as you draw the palms together in front of the heart center. In Anjali Mudra, a gesture of prayer and offering. And we'll pause here to set intention for today's practice. Maybe you are cultivating something within, like patience or peace or forgiveness. Or perhaps you'd like to offer your efforts to someone or something outside of yourself. And just being here and being present, this is more than enough, so you don't have to search for an intention. And from this place of presence, of breath, of intention, I invite you to join me as we chant 3 rounds of Om, this sound that connects us to each other and to all things. We'll start with breath. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Inhale for Om. Om. When you're ready, releasing your hands down and blinking the eyes open. So now that we're settled and rooted, I'd like to lead you through a practice today. And this whole practice should take about 30 minutes or so, and it's a wonderful practice for the beginning of the day. or in the middle of the day if you're feeling tired and you need some energy and you feel like you just want to reset. We're going to begin with a breathing practice, a pranayama called Agni Sara. This is a practice of stoking the inner fires. Agni means fire. This is a great practice for digestion. And it is important to keep in mind that we are digesting not just our food and our drink, but we especially now are digesting information, conversations. We're digesting our own emotions, our thoughts, our feelings. So this can be really helpful in just assimilating everything that's coming in. Those who maybe should not practice this are definitely people who are pregnant. If you're pregnant, skip this one and you can just take some deep, full breaths. If you're on your moon cycle, you can practice if it feels okay. You might decide that this isn't a good practice while you're on your cycle, but if it feels okay, you're welcome to do it. If you've recently had abdominal surgery, skip this one. And always listen to your body. So if I'm guiding you to do something and your body is saying no thank you, please listen to your body over my voice at all times. This can be a very powerful breath. So if you feel uncomfortable at any time, just stop and return to your natural, easy breath. And then you can join back in if and when you feel ready. So I'm going to explain this. I'm going to show it to you, and then we're going to do it together 3 or 4 times. So Agni Sara involves an inhale through the nose, an exhale through the mouth, sticking the tongue out, bringing the chin to the chest and leaning forward. And while the lungs are empty, completely empty, we'll draw the navel inward and upward and pump the abdomen several times. A good starting point is 3 pumps, and then maybe working your way up to 10, and anywhere in between that feels comfortable. And then when you feel the impulse to inhale, you'll stop pumping. You'll rise up as you inhale through the nose and then exhale through the nose. So it looks like this. I also forgot to mention that it's best to do this one on an empty stomach because we're pumping the abdomen. So if you've eaten recently, you want to give it 30 to 45 minutes before you practice this. And again, it's another reason why it's wonderful in the morning before you eat. Just a great way to start the day. So let's do this together. Taking a tall seat, wherever you are, exhale completely. And then inhale through the nose. Lean forward, exhale through the mouth, stick the tongue out, and bring the chin to the chest. While your lungs are empty, pump your abdomen. Inhale through the nose as you rise up. Exhale through both nostrils. Let's do it again. Inhale fully. Exhale through the mouth. Stick the tongue out as you hinge forward, chin to chest. Empty lungs as you pump the abdomen. Inhale as you rise up. Exhale completely. Inhale fully. Exhale through the mouth. Chin to chest. Pump. Inhale as you rise. Exhale. One more time. Inhale fully. Exhale. Hold the breath. Relax the shoulders and the muscles of the face as you hold. And if you haven't already, exhaling slowly and completely. And then allowing that breath to return to its natural, easy pace. And simply pause to notice how you feel. Any shifts and changes in the thinking mind or physical body. And if you notice no changes, then just notice no changes. And then when you're ready, you can blink the eyes open. And you're welcome to shake your legs out or do a little twist, anything that might feel good for the body after sitting. And we're going to move into a mantra. So chanting is such a wonderful way to stay rooted and grounded and to connect with vibration and sound, which is in all of us. The most important thing to remember when chanting is to chant with all your heart. So even if the words feel foreign and you might think you're off tune, none of that really matters. Do the best you can with pronunciation to honor the language, to honor the lineage, and just know that the most important thing is to chant with all your heart. So this guy here, this is Ganesha. I'll bring him a little closer so you can see. And Ganesha has an elephant head. He is often known as the remover of obstacles, although he also places obstacles so that we can learn how to remove them. This is a Ganesha Murti. And this was brought to me from India by one of my teachers, Adhikari Satya, who's a wonderful being. And Ganesha loves the color red, so I have this red cloth and a red candle. And he also likes sweets, so I don't know if you can see that, but I have a pile of chocolate there for him too. I love chocolate too. Something we have in common. So when we're honoring these deities, these gods and goddesses, there's many ways to do this. If it feels comfortable and right for you, you can honor the deity as an external form, or you can always honor this deity as energies inside your own body, inside your own being, the energies that exist within us and around us. So let me tell you the story of how Ganesh got his elephant head. And these myths of the yoga traditions are so rich and varied, and depending on where you hear them and your source, they might vary from telling to telling. So this is how I know this story, and I encourage you to look it up and find the different nuances that might resonate with you. Once upon a time, there was a god named Shiva. Shiva is known as the god of destruction, and he is very important because we need things to be destroyed in order for new things to be created. And this is his role in the universe. He represents pure consciousness. And he was married to a beautiful goddess named Parvati, who represents Prakriti, or nature, matter, energy, the Shakti energy that creates form from this consciousness. And the story goes that Shiva was off meditating somewhere in the universe, as he often was, dissolving himself in meditation. And Parvati was waiting for him and getting a little impatient and a little bit lonely. So she decided to create a son. And she took the dirt from her own body and dead skin, and she wiped it off of her body, and she created the form of a boy. And she breathed life into this boy, her own son. And one day she wanted to take a bath, so she asked her son to please guard the door and not let anybody in. So her son comes to the door and he's guarding the door, being very good at his job, not letting anyone in. And who comes to the door? Shiva. And Shiva's like, "Let me in, boy, this is my house." And the son is like, no, can't let you in. Mom's taking a bath. You are not allowed to come in. No. I don't care who you are. Nope, can't come in. And Shiva was very angry. He was like, "This is my house. I don't know who you are. I want to see my wife. Get out of my way." And a battle ensues. And Ganesh is the son of a god and a goddess, so he's pretty powerful. And so it turns out that Shiva actually has to take a sword and he cuts off Ganesh's head. Parvati then comes out of the bath, and as you can imagine, she is pissed. She is so angry. And at this point, Shiva's helpers, the Ganas as they're called, and in some stories it sort of changes, but we'll go with this was Brahma and Vishnu came, and they were all there. Brahma, the creator god, Vishnu, the sustainer, the maintainer of the universe, and Shiva, the destroyer. And they're all there with Parvati, the goddess, and she's so angry she threatens to destroy the world. And they're like, "Oh, please, goddess, how can we appease you? Please don't destroy the world. What can we do?" And she says, "Okay, you can do two things for me. You can bring my son back to life, and you can make it so that he is worshipped before any other gods." So they say, "Okay, we can fix this." And Shiva sends Brahma and Vishnu out to collect the head of the first sleeping animal whose head is facing the north. And there's a whole nother story that goes along with this, but so the Ganas, they go and they find an animal, and it is the elephant. They collect that head of the elephant. They bring it back to Shiva. Shiva places the head on his son, and his son becomes Ganapataye, the elephant-headed god. And, he stood in the door, so he is both the remover of obstacles and the creator of obstacles so that we can learn how to remove them. So the words of this mantra, I wanted to say one other thing. In those beautiful myths, these yogic myths, it's helpful to remember that we are every character in the story. So there are qualities within us that are echoed in these stories in all the characters. It's just so beautiful. So you can see who you relate to each time you hear it. So the words of this mantra are Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om is the primordial sacred sound. It points to the totality of all existence. It represents our connection to one another and to all things. Gam is known as a Bija Mantra or a seed mantra for Ganesha. And when we chant Gam, we chant from the energy of Ganesha within us. That part that is rooted, connected, and transformative, powerful and wise, and still deeply sweet and gentle. The potency of invoking Ganesha resides in the Bija Mantra sound, how it feels in the mouth, how it vibrates in the body, and how it resonates when chanted, sung, or spoken. And Ganapataye is another name for Ganesha, the playful elephant-headed son of Shiva. Ganesha is the bestower of blessings, the remover of obstacles, and the energy of Ganesha works with the energy of Shiva. When we chant to and with the energy of Shiva, this helps to clear away old patterns and blockages, while the energy of Ganesha creates clarity and blessings for new paths. So it's recommended to chant the Ganesha Mantra when beginning new endeavors or at the beginning of the day. And it really is a great practice at the beginning of the day. It doesn't take very long to chant this 108 times, which is what we're going to do now. So if you have mala, these beads here, you can use this to count. But I also wanted to show you a quick technique that if you don't have beads, you can use. We all have hands here, and this is, might seem a little complicated at first, but I remember when I first learned it, I was like, ooh, but eventually I fell in love with this way of counting, and I use it a lot. And the benefit is that we always have our hands with us. So let me show you how you can use your hands. So if you look here, each knuckle, each line on the finger and the tip of the finger are going to count as 1. So I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that was too many. Let's try that again. Thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4. Index finger, 5, 6, 7, 8. Middle finger, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ring finger, 13, 14, 15, 16. Pinky, 17, 18, 19, 20. So each hand has 20, a count of 20. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. We end on the hand we began with, and then you can use the tips of these 4 fingers on each hand to get to your 108. Now again, if that seems like way too much, that's okay. I'm going to be counting for you today, but you can feel free to refer back to this video and learn that again. So like with our breathing exercise, we want to find a comfortable seat, so take a moment to do that. Remember, the most important thing about chanting is to chant with all your heart. And I'm just going to begin, and you can join in whenever you feel ready. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Just resting in the vibrations of this mantra, the energy of Ganesha. You're welcome to sit as long as you'd like. Another traditional way of working with this mantra is to then chant it 108 times out loud like we just did, and then repeat it 108 times silently. So you're welcome to try that as well. So when you're ready, find a tall seat, bringing the palms together in front of the heart, noticing how you feel. Remembering your intention that you set for practice. And I invite you to join me in closing with one booming Om. Let's inhale fully to begin. Exhale completely. Inhale for Om. Take a moment to thank yourself for coming to practice today. Remember the intention that you set. And with presence and joy, we lift thumbs to the forehead for our clear thinking, thumbs to the lips for our mindful words, thumbs to the heart for our compassionate intentions and actions. In deep gratitude to Ganesha, Shiva, Parvati, in deep gratitude to all of my teachers and their many forms, to these traditions of Pranayama, mantra, breath, in deep gratitude to each of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Namaste.